Hello and welcome back to TeaJunky Gaming. I hope you guys are ready for an exciting session of System Shock 2. I'm pumped. Probably had too many cups of tea, but that's alright. So we're supposed to make our way up to Operations Level 4. We're getting an error, shaft inaccessible, so let's just head to the floor directly below it and see what we can do about this.
Damn, something's blocking the shaft, and the elevator can't reach deck 4. I'm attempting to determine. I'm detecting massive quantities of some kind of biomaterial that's plugging up the elevator shaft. The environment on this level has been altered to be some kind of breeding chamber for the xenomorphs. It shouldn't prove dangerous unless you plan to stay for more than a few hours. But in order to clear the shaft, you're going to have to remove the biomaterial. I'm accessing the primary data loop. Let's see what we can find out there.
It's super annoying. Let's get and increase the inventory space store. Alright. Recharge stuff. Let's get a research upgrade. And let's get pyrokinesis and increase to attack benefits. And let's get a modular duplication. Handy dandy. Eat all these potato chips. Eat them all. Alright. Don't really need this laser pistol right now, so I'm gonna drop it on the floor and waste some ammo. Alright, so if we sneak up on these, sometimes they have healing lines in them. Alright, my weapon jammed. Let's unload that. Frick. Okay, I got snuck up on, so that was all my bad. All my bad.
Light grows within the womb of these walls. Light that has never seen the surface of the earth.
Alright, these guys are just coming out of the woodwork now.
Clear that the worms are some kind of communal entity. Well, I'm not sure whether airborne toxin A will directly kill any ambulatory specimens. It should impact their communal mass and remove the residue I've observed growing on the walls and the lift shaft. But perhaps there is a more potent formula to be synthesized.
Okay, stop where you are. There's a vial of an experimental material called Toxin A. It was developed by the O.S.A staff to reduce the growth of the aliens, but I can't find any data on how you should use it. You should be able to research the toxin. I'm uploading you enough cyber modules to acquire the research skill if you don't have it.
Alright, so now we're researching some stuff. In order to do this, we'll need to get some actual chemicals. Alright, NA and IR. So let's see who we got. IR. And I don't see any NA here, which is kind of a bummer. So let's suspend this real quick and move this one. GA, yes. So let's get that chemical in. And I also need CF, so we can grab that. Okay. So let's suspend that real briefly and figure out what do we need for this. SB and V. So we got SB. We'll need 2 of those and V. So is there another SB down here? Oh, I don't see it. Oops. Suspend that and switch over to this. Alright. So it looks like we'll have to go down another floor and snag some less chemicals. Actually, before I do that though, I kind of want to purchase some psi hypos. So let me see if I can figure out where some psi hypo vending machines are. Is there some here? Let's check real quick. No.
Please make your selection.
I know there's a couple vending machines that sell psi hypos around here somewhere. Alright, so let's read this research. Summary. While you've learned the vulnerabilities of Kuchu, they're easily killed. It hardly matters. Like any annelids, they are somewhat resistant to energy weapons. Annelid eggs often contain useful organs if you search them before they are destroyed. It's actually very useful. Healing items. Analysis. Genetically female, the annelid grub is the most basic annelid form. The creature is principally nervous system and musculature. The highly advanced for a worm nervous system appears to be tied to a rudimentary psychic sense organ. While worm-like in appearance, the grub has no actual digestive tract, but is furnished with energy reserves at birth. When these are depleted, the creature shuts down into a dormant state, possibly until a further psychic trigger acts on it. The eggs that these emerge from are often contain organs that might be extracted for useful purposes unless the egg is destroyed in combat. And they're pretty much fragile and don't pose much threat. Alright, so that is useful. Now let's find the... I believe around this corner here is psi. Some psi
Please make your
hypos.
selection. Thank you for choosing value wrap.
Alright. So snag some psi hypos.
Please make your selection. Choosing value wrap.
So let's go down another level.
Chemical needed.
Let's put that in there. Oh, dang. I could have totally taken that guy without getting hit. But I messed up. Alright. Gotta pay attention, hybrid. You're walking into my hammers. Alright. So let's just suspend this real briefly to look at what other stuff we need. So we need V. There's a V. Alright, so let's drop that in there. And I need another SB. So let's snag that. Alright. So I think that's all we need from here. So let's head back. chemical needed. So what else we need here? SV, and that should be it. That's, I believe, every chemical we need for that research. Soda. Grape soda. Purple drink. Alright, back to hydroponics.
Okay, the vials of toxin A need to be placed directly into the environmental regulators. There should be 4 on this deck. If you can get a vial into each of the regulators, you should be able to significantly impact the growth of those despicable creatures. That should remove the biomatter from the elevator shaft.
Alright, so we got our mission. So pretty much the stuff says, in summary, placing this toxin in environmental regulator reduce local annual growth. Alright, makes sense. So analysis is that the experimental toxin highly violently developed, especially to break down and dissolve annulid tissue. The canister is highly pressurized as a liquid toxin would evaporate quickly under ordinary conditions. Recommendations for maximum coverage: this toxin should be introduced into air circulatory immediately after being opened. Excellent. So that's what we will do. So I'm just going to finish trying to research that while we explore around here. So still it says I need NA, so okay, unfortunate. Let's you know what? I think I forgot to pick this up. There's a really good condition gun right there, so yeah. Nice, excellent, 8 level. Very good. That.
Access needed.
Want those nanites.
This is success. Why do you let the metal mother guide your actions? Why do you not join the glory of the mass?
I've received a
Please make
message
your
from
selection.
Anatoly. He's not well. The corporate protocols specify I can remove the senior executive officer if he's found unfit for duty. But what about his ally, Captain Diego? He's got 120 goons on the Rickenbacker to back him up. I wonder if that fragmentary AI you discovered on Tau City 5 is connected to this.
You can't understand my joy, Marie, and I won't try to make you. I feel like a man. I have a purpose. More important than the mission, and more important than triumph. I will protect them, no matter what. I will protect them.
Tough lady, you are tough. Alright, let's see if I can do this without getting hit. That stupid eggs. Alright, so let's drop the first one here. Did it?
Good. You'll notice that the biomatter on the walls and in the elevator shaft has been impacted by the introduction of the biotoxin. Now do the same with the other 3 regulators.
Alright, so the toxin works. Which is good. If it didn't, we would be in big trouble. Alright, so let's see. Crawling around the hydroponics section. That glass breaks if you walk on it, so careful there. What is this? A swift boost implant, okay. So I got 2 of them. Nice. In fact, I don't think I'm even using my lab booster, so let's get around to walking faster. No.
This is Xerxes. Please report any electrical anomalies to your direct superior. Remember, a smooth operation is everybody's responsibility.
That's close. Side boost implant, nice. And we'll be making good use of that.
Button jammed.
Pelts to face.
The specimens are dying, and we're powerless to help. They're highly toxic. Muldoon wouldn't leave them, and now he's dead. But this morning I had a revelation. I started work specifications for a radical series of cybernetic enhancements. If successful, I could make a body practically indestructible. If the mind remains nurturing. There's not a lot of time.
That cyborg life. Alright, man. Another unresearched object. Let's take a look at that. Nothing, so I'll finish up that research real quick. Let's speed that along a little.
Access needed.
Your song is not ours. Hurry. Run.
Wait. Like that.
Research complete.
Alright, let's see what the research says. Summary. You've learned how to best target the cyborg midwives for maximum damage. All damage you deal to the midwives will be increased by 25%. Resistance to incendiary and anti-personal weapons, but vulnerable to armor piercing. Analysis. DNA sequence confirms that the subject is originally a human female, cybernetically modified, and the auxiliary CPU in the base of the spine serves as a controller. Override most signals sent by subject's natural brain, both speed and muscular, have been mechanically enhanced, and the cybernetic apparatus also serves as physical. shielding for the softer human tissues. Recommendation: due to the half-machine nature of this creature, incendiary anti-personal weapons will be fairly ineffective, but armor-piercing rounds should be quite effective. Alright, so that was useful. Yeah, that was somewhat dangerous. Get that lady. And am I stuck? No. Oh, good grief.
Submit to the biomass.
And your suffering will end.
Alright, just moving along, killing eggs, picking up stuff, a lot of healing items. Okay, that's all jammed. Chuck that. Is this jammed too? Oh man. Unload that. That. Yeah, I got tons of heal items. Here we have some poor guy who froze to death.
I've chosen Nurse Bloom as the new mother to our children. She is sweet and kind, healthy and a perfect match. She has a child of her own back on Earth. She knows what it is to care for her young. Ave Maria.
Very successful.
She only knew what the future held. She shared the joys of the many.
Man, these guys are like sneaking up all over the place. Grenade launcher. Wow. Can I equip it? Need heavy level 1.
Access needed.
What's going on? I thought it was weird when you asked me to send up 16 of my female staffers, but what have you done with them? I'm short-handed up here. Also, have you heard from Watts, Sanger, or Polito? It's like everyone's gone on vacation and didn't bother to tell me.
Did I accidentally get myself stuck down here? Come on. Oh boy. There we go. Whew, that was cutting it close. Alright, so I do have some of the key cards to get through some of the sector locations. Ooh, what's this so functional laser pistol?
Ammunition trained.
Babies must sleep. Babies must rest.
Wise is the one who does not waken them.
Just so I know we're waiting. Oh boy. Bat. Monkey.
Don't do it to me. Please don't. I won't tell you. I won't. Choose somebody else. I don't want to change, please.
Don't cry. Don't cry. Soon you'll be the mother of them all.
Oh, monkeys. Alright, I am pretty wounded, so let's just drop one of these in there. There. This is where I can get.
Oh, yeah.
Frick. Holy crap. I could have gone a lot better.
I found these schematics on Dr. Miller's desk. They're plans for the kind of cyber modification that's been illegal for 40 years. It's not like him. I was going to talk to him about it, and then I noticed the DNA sequence he spec'd for the prototype. It's mine.
Alright.
I'm changing. My head is full of wonderful ideas and experiments. They have so many miracles to share, so much knowledge to give. They told me how to make this implant. They said it would make a better me of me. I wish I had more time so I could give it to them.
Killing the children won't be easy, but I think I'm actually onto something. The biochemistry of these worms, which I call the annelids, treats inverted proteins as toxins. With the help of the replicator in the biological survey lab, I've managed to isolate some inverted proteins in a number of vials. However, the mix with the base compound is still off, so I need to do some more research. Once I do that, and mix the toxin into the 4 environmental regulators, well, things can only get better.
Alright, well that's it. We're on our way there. Holy crap.
Ammunition trained.
I might actually want to get access to be able to use my energy weapon. Charge it up too. Let's see if they have weapons over here. Power drained, okay. So let's swift boost in there. Oh. Yeah, that's not what I was looking for. Alright, I'll just have to hope I find like a weapon upgrade station soon. Okay, that's broken. Alright, let's move into this bulkhead. Next episode, we'll move into this section. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, please click the thumbs up like button and subscribe if you want to see more. And this was TeaJunky Gaming. Keep having fun.